hospital before they air. Only on abc.com/daytime.
Frank, I was just going to come looking for you.
Hi, Doc. Morning.
Hi.
Did you get a chance to talk with Mom last night, by any chance?
Yeah, we both want Dee and the baby to come back here to live with us. But Frank, it's not a permanent solution. It's just the sensible thing to do.
Thanks, Doc. I was up all night trying to think if something would be better for little John, but all I could think of is how happy he is here.
Why shouldn't he be happy here? It's where he belongs, huh?
Right.
As for Dee, Frank,
Doc,
both...
I think I better tell you what I'm hoping for after the election. I want Jill. And more than anything, I want to take little John with me.
Has Jill agreed to this?
Not yet. She says it's too soon for us to make plans, that she'd rather wait till I have everything settled with Delia.
Well, she's a sensible girl. You listen to her.
I know. I guess I'm dreaming, aren't I, about the kind of family we could have.
Frank, you got a wife, you got a son. No matter what Delia's done, she's still very much a part of both of your lives. I know how lonely it's been for you. But don't make any plans with Jill just yet, will you, please? An awful lot's happened in the last few days. Just give it time to sink in before you go off on a new direction. Besides, you still got an election to win. You're going to Congress, Frank. That's the dream you should be thinking about.
Hi. This is a surprise. Come on in.
Well, I was on my way to the hospital, but Faith, what is it? It's our brother. Jill, Roger is putting the Ryans through hell, and I feel like we're all part of the nasty business.
To get justice for Zach.
How close
I will marry him if I have to.
is too close
If he doesn't kill you first.
to catch her husband's killer? And
Why are you looking at me that way?
is Jack onto Erica's lookalike? Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Matthew!
You okay?
Matthew's condition is extremely grave.
Can Bo and Nora save their child's life?
We are not gonna let our son die!
And what happens when two Todds come face to face?
What do you want?
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
When you have an intense feminine itch, this is the last place you want your itch cream to fail. Vagisil Maximum Strength Cream is the strongest medicine you can buy to relieve itch fast. No wonder more women count on it than anything else. Vagisil Cream, count on it.
Fiber One Chewy Bar. How'd you do that?
Do what?
You made it taste like chocolate.
It has 35% of your daily value of fiber.
Tasty fiber, that's a good one. Okay, read her mind.
Fiber One Chewy Bars.
Choosing a toothbrush can be a game of chance. For dentists, the choice is clear. Fact is, more dental professionals brush with an Oral-B toothbrush than any other brush. Trust the brush more dentists and hygienists use. Oral-B.
I finally found it. It's a different kind of retinol. Tough on wrinkles, but gentle on skin.
Garnier Ultralift introduces pro-retinol from nature for the first time in a moisturizer. Some retinols can cause irritation.
This is different.
With pro-retinol from nature, Ultralift boosts skin's natural cell renewal, lifting wrinkles so effectively, 95% of women saw real wrinkle reduction.
This is the skin I remember.
Garnier Ultralift. New Ultralift anti-wrinkle eye roller with pro-retinol from nature. Tough on crow's feet, gentle on the eyes.
With Bengay Pain Relief Plus Massage, you can do this.
Beautiful girl.
You can't do that. But you can do this. Bengay Pain Relief plus massage with penetrating nubs plus the powerful pain relief of Bengay. Love the nubs.
I'm just a piece of dust living at the corner of J and K, spending too many nights alone at the space bar. Will love ever find me? Oh, yes!
Swiffer attracts dust. Swiffer 360 Dusters gets in hard-to-reach places. It picks up 2 times more dust than a feather duster, using thousands of fluffy fibers to lock dust away.
You're just my type!
Swiffer gives cleaning a whole new meaning.
Roger has been having an affair with Delia Ryan for I don't know how long. And now Frank has found out about
listen
it.
to me. Listen to me. I know all about it. Roger paid me a visit yesterday when I got back from the beach house.
He told you? How could he face you? Jill, why isn't he ashamed?
When is Roger ever ashamed about anything? Come on in and sit down. Not only did he announce to me that Frank left Dee and told me about the attempted suicide, but he also asked for my help.
What do you mean?
He wanted me to keep Frank busy. I mean, he would like it if I invited Frank to move in here, bag and baggage.
Oh, so that he could have Delia all for himself.
Yes, of course.
Jill, around the hospital yesterday, I was hearing rumors about Delia's having gone out on that ledge and being down in psychiatric for observation. I didn't know what the story was, so, well, I went to Pat. Jill, he's so involved with Delia, so sorry for her, so ready to defend her. He told me how defenseless he thinks Delia is. And instead of keeping my mouth shut, I told him exactly what I think. That she's manipulative and she's dishonest.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's furious with me.
Oh, come on, Faith. Pat's your friend. He's not going to stay furious at you. Look, Pat has blind spots when it comes to Dee. He has a great need to defend her at all times. It's a natural reflex with him.
But why? Jill, you do realize that Pat was the one who went out on that ledge. He could have fallen so easily. Pat could be dead now because of Delia.
Faith, listen to me. Pat has been taking care of Dee since they were kids. They were even in love with each other at one time. And you have to understand that there's something very special, a special kind of bond between them. Now, that's not going to stop.
Anything Delia wants, Pat thinks he can get for her. Delia says that Frank has to give her a second chance. Pat will make it happen.
Well, Frank swears that he won't take Dee back.
You've spoken with Frank?
Yeah. I saw him last night.
Well...
Oh, Faith, it's the same old story. I mean, there's nothing new. We love each other. There's nothing we can do about it. We can't live together. We can't even be seen together. He has a wife and a child. A political future that has to be protected. Just doesn't really seem like any hope.
Jill, you know, I think that Roger is really serious about Delia. Well, he told me that he wants to get her to marry him. Now, if he could do that,
oh, Faith,
then you
honey,
and Frank
don't you
would be
think I've thought about that? I think about it all the time. But you don't really believe that Dee is going to let Frank go.
What else can she do if he won't live with her or have anything to do with her?
She can fight. And she will fight. In ways that you and I have never even dreamed about.
I wonder if that whole suicide thing was just a ploy. Oh, I don't believe her. I don't know how she can live with herself.
Oh, look, anything's better than being without Frank. Don't you see? When she was Delia Reed, she was a lost soul. But as Delia Ryan, she has everything. She shares everything that Frank has. Frank has friends, success, approval. So she has that, too. And Frank has a wonderful, loving, devoted family. So she has that, especially since little John was born.
But who does Delia love? Not Frank. It isn't love when you chain somebody to you.
Oh, I think she loves him. As much as she's capable of loving. She loves Frank because she needs everything that Frank has.
And what about Frank's needs? Does Delia ever have one unselfish thought about Frank?
Hi. Guess what? Doctors say I can go home today.
Oh, that's fine. That's what I want to talk to you about. I have a very nice offer from Mother and Doc. They want you and little John to stay with them. For now, anyway.
Frank, you'll come with us.
I can't do that.
No, yes, you can. Look, we don't have to sleep in the same bed, okay? I mean, we don't even have to sleep in the same room. I'll sleep in a cot with little John, and it'll be like we're not married. Look, remember, I told you
Yeah, and I told you that arrangement's just not possible for me.
Frank, I think the baby needs you every day. I mean, he's going to be all mixed up and angry.
Look, I plan to spend as much time as I possibly can with little John. I have no intention of disrupting his life while we're working out our problems.
Frank, how are we supposed to work out our problems if I don't even see you? I mean, that's not fair to me. You got to give me another chance.
I'm through with the marriage, if that's what you mean. But there won't be any sudden changes, so you can relax.
Frank, you'll be gone. I mean, that's a sudden change.
Look, I'm trying to do the best I can for both of us. Now, I've offered to take little John with me, but you say you can't live without him. You can't live alone with him either. I've talked with you and Father McShane and the doctor and the folks. And right now, there's only one workable solution.
Frank, when did you speak to the doctor?
Yesterday.
What did he say?
He said that right now, it'd be too much responsibility for you to be left alone with little John.
See, I told you that.
Yes, and I agree with that.
See, Frank, I know what's right for me. I know I can't be alone. The doctor knows that also. So, honey, why don't you just come home? Just try again, okay?
Delia, we went over and over this yesterday with Father McShane. Do I really have to repeat all the painful things I said then?
No. No, you don't. I just want to tell you what Father McShane said. He said divorce is out of the question. Look, we're married, Frank, and we're going to stay married.
I haven't asked you for a divorce. It's too soon to make long-range plans. Right now, you can just stay with the folks, and we'll figure out where to go from there.
Yeah, I know where you'll go. You'll go to Jill's. Maybe you've already been there. Come on, tell me something, Frank. Tell me the truth. Did you sleep with Jill last night? I want to know.
I sleep on the couch in my office, and I have no intentions of going to Jill. My first responsibility is to you and little John, so that's what I'm concentrating on right now. Besides, I'm in the midst of a very sensitive campaign, and any hint of scandal could mean a disaster.
Okay, look, I know how hard you've worked for the last 3 years.
Yes, how hard. An awful lot of people have worked for the last 3 years.
I'm happy for this campaign. And I'll have till November, because I'm going to be a good helper. Really, I'm going to be a good friend. I'm going to be a good wife to you. You know, you might even like being married to me. I mean, that could happen, Frank.
It's too late, Dee. I know that's what you'd like to have happen, but it's too late.
Hello?
I'm just calling to tell you that I love you and that I want you here with me whenever you're ready.
Roger, look, I don't want you to come near me. You got that? Please, would you just tell Roger to leave me alone?
No. It's between you and Roger.
Just stay out of my life, would you?
Delia, is Frank there?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, why do you bother with him? Sweetheart, you don't need him. You have me. Look, neither one of us has to pretend anymore.
No. I don't have to listen to you, you know.
All right, Delia. It's a wonderful performance, but I don't particularly feel like helping you impress Frank. I'll talk to you soon. I love you.
You know, Roger, you are evil and you are disgusting. And I hate you. I hate you. I mean, why can't I make you understand that? I mean, you forced yourself on me, and then you blackmailed me, and then Frank thinks it's because I wanted it. Now, that's a horrible joke. Now, I don't want you near me. I want you to stay very far away from me. I don't even want to think about you. I'd rather be dead. You got that? Frank, I swear I mean that.
Look, I just want to make sure we agree about our temporary living arrangements.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be a good first step.
I think so, too.
And then maybe it'll be a step towards getting us back as a family again. All right? I miss little John. Is he lonesome for me? I mean, does he miss me?
I'm sure he does, yeah.
Tomorrow, I think I'm going to take him on a nice long walk in the park. And I'm going to read books to him, and I'm going to sing his favorite nursery rhymes. How's that? Frank, look, I know it was very foolish of me to act so crazy. I know that's why I'm here. And I'm really sorry if I hurt you. I just want you to know something. From now until November, I'm going to help you win that election. I promise you. Frank, nothing got in the newspaper about this. I mean, I wouldn't want anything to ruin the chances. You know that.
No, one reporter wrote a story, but Jack managed to keep it from getting published.
Jack did that for us? See, he's a nice man. I always said that.
Hey, honey. Jack. Sweetheart.
No. Hey, what are you doing up so early?
Worrying.
People are talking about General Hospital's Michael and Abby. Monette Lindbaum posted on Facebook, they are totally right for each other. And Bridget Poole cheers, yes, Team Abby and Michael. Tanya Boonshoe-Bernard adds, they are so hot. Lori Rogers-Olson sums it up, they are perfect for each other. People are talking about General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Every time I sneeze, I laugh, I jump. Water. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? She said, 1 in 3 women have this issue.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
This one works.
The price sure doesn't.
I'm tired of shopping around.
Too bad you're not buying car insurance.
Like that's easy.
Oh, it is. Progressive Direct showed me their rates and the rates of their competitors. I saved hundreds when switching.
You could use hundreds.
Yeah.
Wake up and smell the savings.
Out there with a better way. Now that's Progressive.
Losing weight is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Eat right, be active, and try my new Smart Weight Loss formula.
I'm Lisa. I lost 21 pounds the smart way.
I lost 32 pounds. It really works.
Say yes to my Smart Weight Loss, the smarter way to lose weight.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Bruce Weitz is back as gangster Anthony Zaccara.
It's some turn of events.
On The Young and the Restless, Emily O'Brien is saying goodbye to Genoa City.
Another time?
Daytime favorite Tamara Braun is Taylor on Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
And on One Life to Live, Roger Howarth is back in Landview.
I have to be with my family.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
You weren't worried when you went to bed last night?
I was, but I got distracted.
Come here. Bet I can distract you again.
Honey, I had this dream. Don't you want to hear? I was traveling somewhere in a car. And you were right next to me, but in another car. We were moving together at the same speed. And I could see you, but I couldn't talk to you. And I couldn't make you look at me. I guess that's why I had to wake you up.
Well, it's just as well. It's late. Look, don't worry. At least not till we have some coffee, okay?
Honey, I want to talk.
Okay.
Why'd we have that fight last night?
Last thing I remember, we're making love.
Don't put me off. I have to know why it's such a big deal for you to fit my clothes and my books into this apartment.
Mary, I can't help the way I feel.
But you said it's like my whole family's moving in here, and I don't understand that. It's just me, your wife. Didn't you expect me to bring along a few personal possessions?
Oh, sure. I just didn't expect you to tear apart all my stuff to move in yours. All right. I'll reorganize somehow or other.
You actually begrudge me living space. How can it possibly be that hard for you to give a little, sweetie?
A little? All I've done lately is give. I gave the last day of my honeymoon. I just gave Frank a very generous favor. At least it was generous in my terms.
You mad about that? I know you felt bad about using your connections to kill the publicity about Delia, but I didn't realize you might be going around furious.
I'm not happy about taking a story away from Martha McKee or any other reporter. I felt that it was necessary. I'd do it again, probably. But I just felt I had to defend myself, that's all.
Sweetheart. You have given a lot. I didn't mean to accuse you.
Sounded like it.
Honey, I'm just trying to understand what's going on with us.
All I want is to keep some vestige of order in my life. Now, if that's irrational, I apologize. Huh? I built some of the storage space in here. I'll make some for you, too. I'll work on it.
Thank you. Oh, what's the matter with me? We're okay, we're fine. We just don't have enough floor space. And I can fix that. Doc?
Hi, darling. How's everything?
Wonderful, but slightly crowded.
Well, he's got a tiny place there.
No, it's not that the apartment's big enough. The trouble is I need a dresser.
Oh, would you like yours?
No, I hate to break up that. I was thinking about Grandpa's bureau. You know, the one that Pat and Frank used for a while?
Yeah, it's here. I think it's empty. But it's a monster, sweetheart.
Oh, as I remember, it's no bigger than Jack's dresser.
Where are you going to put it?
We'll have to move some stuff around, I guess. Look, Doc, I can't talk to you now because Jack's here and I want the dresser to be a surprise, but I'll be over this afternoon, okay?
Well, look, you better make some measurements first.
Yeah, right, I will. I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Mary, I just put a fresh blade in my razor yesterday.
Really? Honey, cross my heart and hope to die I have not touched your razor. Oh, sweetie, let's not be sad anymore. I love you. And I'm gonna make everything all right.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with The Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
It came without warning.
Son, you okay?
Matthew!
Now,
Matthew's condition is extremely grave.
But he's gonna be all right.
I'm afraid not.
can Bo and Nora save their child's life?
We are not gonna let our son die!
And
I've been here for 8 years.
Let me out of here!
what happens when two Todds come face to face?
What do you want?
One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
Undeniably colorful, seriously smooth, and in excellent condition.
Those are your lips with new CoverGirl Lip Perfection. It doesn't just give you beautiful color now, it gives you more beautiful lips in 7 days. In a single stroke, rich color rocks your lips. In a single week, Silk Therapy moisturizers help smooth and soften them. How perfect.
New Lip Perfection from Easy, Breezy, Beautiful CoverGirl.
And try new Lip Perfection lip liner to define your lips with conditioning color.
Gamefly is perfect for our family.
Real families on why they love Gamefly.
With Gamefly, you go on, you select the games you want.
One shows up. As soon as we're done with it, we put it back in the mail.
Over 7,000 titles, no due dates, and no late fees.
I go check the mailbox and the new game's there. Perfect. I'm saving $70.
Go to Gamefly.com now. Click on the joystick in the top right corner. Enter Joy in the box. And get started with an extended free trial. And remember, you can cancel anytime. Product shown rated E through T.
She's been a friend, the mother of your children, a soulmate. Isn't it time to let that special someone know exactly how you feel? Give her the gift she always wanted. Give her a polio vaccine.
It's perfect.
Whatever cause you're passionate about, give it as a gift at changingthepresent.org.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
It's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
No one understands motherhood better than the women of The View.
Being a mother requires a sense of humor.
It has certainly prepared me in the art of negotiation.
Have you ever debated a 2-year-old?
I sometimes feel like the mother hen on the show.
It's not like having a pet.
I have to make sure that they don't kill each other.
That's what parenthood is, and motherhood especially.
I have used timeouts on the show.
It's a mom's view.
It's the mother of all shows.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Hey, Jill, I'm so sorry all this hit you just when you got back from the beach.
Oh, forget it.
Hey, now how was that? Did Seneca like the house?
Oh, he loved it. He just loved it. We just relaxed and we enjoyed ourselves.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Seneca really relax. Maybe once or twice with Nell.
Well, let me tell you something. He can be very good company. He was just a little bit happy. I tell you, it really surprised me. All the time we spent together, he was always so tense. I don't know, away from the city and the trial. And maybe knowing the worst about his license, he was just a different man.
You really like him a lot, don't you?
I do. I really do. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to show you this. He brought me a present last night. Ooh. You got to see this. Now tell me that that isn't wonderful.
How marvelous! Tell me, do I see portents of good things for the two of you to come?
Oh, well, he's a very special friend. He really is. But he's not Frank. It's sad, isn't it? Oh, excuse me.
Well, I'm glad you're still home. Have you talked to Frank?
Frank is not here, and I am not expecting him. Are you disappointed, Roger? I mean, what'd you expect him to open the door?
No, because I know where he is. Well, hello, Faith. My, isn't this a typical sisterly greeting? Aren't you glad that we're all together again?
Oh, come on, Roger. Let's make it brief. What do you want?
I want to know if you and Frank have made any plans. Because it's very difficult for me to figure out...
Roger, what do you want?
I want to know why Frank is still at the hospital with Delia. I mean, what does that mean? Has he left her or...
Oh, look, would you just get out of here?
No. No, not until I get some answers. I thought the conflict with Delia was over. I was hoping that Frank
Hey,
would leave
Roger, do you really expect him just to deposit Delia in your bank account and walk away?
Oh, come on, Faith. Now, will you please tell me what Frank's plans are?
Roger, I am not telling you anything.
Do you think Jill is going to help you destroy people we love?
But I love Delia!
Oh. And everyone else should just accept the consequences? Doesn't matter that other people get hurt as long as you get your own way?
You know, it's just like when we were kids. The two of you still resent me.
Well, you're right about one thing. You are still the spoiled little boy that you always were. Always wanting to have his own way, right? Other people aren't important. Frank isn't important. Well, let me tell you something, Roger. What I'm doing for Frank is costing me an awful lot. But I believe it's the right thing to do.
What have you done that is so right? You haven't lifted one finger to give him any comfort when he needs it.
Roger, I am giving him the one thing that he needs more than anything else, and that's time. Time to work things out with Dee. Time to work on his campaign for Congress.
So that means you're going to stay away from him until November? Jill, he might turn back to Delia.
Well, then that's just the way it'll have to be, that's all.
Jill, you can't wreck your chances with Frank because of the campaign.
Oh, come on, Roger. You mean your chances with Dee, don't you? Well, let me tell you one thing. That campaign is there, and it comes first. And there isn't anything you can do about it.
We'll see about that. We'll just see about that.